Good morning. Oh man, it's Sunday morning here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I just rolled out of bed. What better time to do a video, right? Ah, Got my grapes and strawberries, cinnamon raisin toast, hot tea with lemon. I can't stand coffee. Oh, that's good. So, I forgot. The last few little small videos I didn't introduce myself. Oh man. So my name is Bill. I go by William sometimes. Excuse me while I eat. I'm not doing this channel for monetary or anything else. There never will be a Patreon or any kind of sticker stuff for donations. This is strictly personal for me, my future wife, and friends. And it always will be that way. I hope. So, I guess I'm getting married in less than a month now. Oh my God. The jitters, doubts, they're all there. And I'm actually moving to the Philippines. Been in the USA forever and ever. I'll be doing several videos on that of why I'm going over there. I just recently retired from the DOD. I was an engineer for a long time. And so, that's kind of me in a nutshell. And the name of this video that I'm doing today is Marriage in Pootas. Pootas. That's double O, by the way. It's not the Spanish spelling, if you want to know. I had a friend I grew up with. We lived across the street from each other from about 6 till we went to college and separated. When he was in high school, he had a girlfriend that actually lived, she moved into the house. We moved out of the house and she moved in, her parents moved in with her to the house we lived in. And so he started dating this girl for about 4 years. And she was a 10. I mean, literally a 10 out of 10. Very beautiful, very, very beautiful young lady. And she not only was that, she had a personality to match. Wasn't one of those, kind of stuck up people that you meet a lot of times that are in that category. But the funny thing was, he never married her. And I always wondered why. Like, what was he searching for? That he could find better than that. And he ended up getting a girl pregnant in college. He got divorced 2 or 3 times. He ended up dying very young, in his 50s, I think. He had a heart attack in a airport in the U.S. But I never knew why he never married the first girl. And so it was always kind of strange to me why he didn't. And from my standpoint, I'd always look for a woman that, you had in the movies. That you came together, you were like the all-encompassing everything. You know what I mean. Ingrid Bergman, Humphrey Bogart kind of thing. You embrace, the kiss, everything's, the world's all one and great. But that never happened. Never happened in my lifetime. So we fast forward to now, or a year ago, or 2 years ago. And through Facebook, I met my future wife. And we've been in an LDR, long-term relationship, through video and, contacts like that, for about 3 years. And it's had its ups and downs. I got to agree with that. We haven't agreed on everything, and that's normal, I guess. And her background came from a very, very poor lifestyle in the Philippines. I mean, exceedingly poor. Or as one of my friends said, depressingly poor. From an American standpoint anyway. She was in a, what they call it, not a slum, but a place where you live if you don't really own. It was a concrete little house with two rooms, a main living room and then a bedroom. It was infested with everything you can imagine that's in the Philippines. It wasn't a pleasant situation. And the kids were malnourished. And this was at the beginning of COVID, I think. And she had lost her job. She had a fairly decent job. Was making progress. But one of the things that I have to admire about her most, actually, is how she cared for her family, even during those times, even before she met me. She did everything she could for the kids. There's 2 kids involved, a daughter and a son. Her family, wasn't extremely wealthy or, had normal jobs, low-level paying jobs that helped her out a little bit. And so there's been a lot of discussion on YouTube about how you should handle your girlfriend, your person you're talking to doing that, whether you should send them money and how involved you should get with them. She never asked me for money, never. Even in the poor circumstances she was when we first met, she never asked me for money. I gave it to her. I was happily to do that. I'd do it again. I have no regrets over that. Because I wanted to make her life and her kids' life better. And you had to feel that way. There was no way around it. And through time, it was just like I think most other bloggers have said. You meet the girl and y'all talk and chat, and eventually you get to know the kids a little bit, and they put them on the video, and it gets more and more and more. As time goes by, and you get trust in you. Meet the family. I met her dad, her sisters, her brothers. So that's normal. That's the way it proceeds, actually. And I think in all kind of long-term relationships. And over time, I came to think of her as, something I wanted to be with. And I forgot when exactly it was. We came to the point of any kind of relationship, real or virtual like it is now with me. You have to make a commitment. You have to stand up and say if you love her or not. And I did that. It wasn't, excuse me, I have to drink some tea. This is probably the hard part. How much you think you love someone, how much you think you like being with them. I kind of compare this to this analogy with me personally. Like in football, you're in the closing seconds of a game, you're the wide receiver, you're running down the field, you catch the ball, you're heading toward the end zone, but then everything stops. There's no end zone celebration. You don't know what happened, okay? There's no, score, 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 score. Whatever they do when they score a touchdown. That's sort of like me with my fiance now. It's kind of an unknown, to tell you the truth. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm committed to her. I'm committed to the kids. I'm committed to the marriage. I've already set her up in a condo. Moved her out of the squatter area she was in. And it's very nice. But there's one thing that I noticed that, on a side note, that when I did that I didn't think about actually. I was all concerned about getting her to a better place, moving the kids to a better high school, all that kind of stuff. She had a lot of friends, though, in the area she lived in. She talked to daily, some she didn't like, when you're in close quarters like that, you're always going to have disagreements. But in general, she had a lot of friends, within the community and the barangay. And when I took her away from that, I think it took a little bit of her with it. When she moved in the condo, she's by herself, more or less, talks with me and the kids, and goes around, the neighborhood. She keeps busy and active, cleaning the house and so forth. But she doesn't have that personal interaction anymore. And I think that was a mistake a little bit on my part, that I didn't think about that. So with all this said, like I said, I'm going to stand by my commitment to her, that I did that forever. I'm not looking for other women. There's been, in fact, a lot of small moments, small moments in your life sometimes go by really fast. You don't appreciate them. But, when recently the kid came back from, the daughter came back from school, she'd made 9 out of 10 on the test. Beaming. Hey, look. Little things like that make a big difference in the long run. There's been a lot of those. Not just with the kids, with my future wife. I don't want to mention her name right now. And it's special. It really is special. Something I haven't experienced a lot in my lifetime, I'll say that. So it's very special to me. I guess the other thing I want to conclude on today is Pootas. You can go look it up. It was made famous in a Jimmy Stewart movie named Harvey. There's a lot of Pootas that coming around in our life. A lot of people chase them. Some people catch them. Some people never do. My friend chased them for years and years at the beginning of the video. And I have a Pootas too. But it's just that. It'll be with me in my head, my heart, forever and ever. And who knows? When it's all said and done, maybe we'll be together. Maybe we'll be together on, some spaceship. I like to think a spaceship going out to the great universe. And maybe we even might be, spiking the ball for that touchdown. You never know. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks. Bye.